Yeah.
The only thing I thought maybe she was confusing him with Kristen leaving
Leaving
JPJ
and going to
when he
the
went
Forest
to
Service.
Forest Service, yeah.
No, I haven't heard anything yet.
Here she was saying something that, but that whoever that person was wanting to buy into ownership or something.
A benchmark.
So I was wondering if it was maybe, I was wondering if it was maybe Ellen Johnson's showing what I know.
I thought he was 100% owner. I'm pretty sure he was one that bought it from Rock Flat.
Yeah. I hadn't heard anything.
No, I never heard anything.
We are live, just so you know.
He'll know. He works for the city. He'll let me know.
Live.
Probably be a little thin tonight. I did say, ask Steph to tell any supervisors that if they didn't have anything on the agenda, take off and say hi to their family.
I got on your agenda.
Oh, sure.
Are you guys got?
Do we need to abstain for that? Brian will be late tonight. He informed me that he had a meeting that they were doing.
If you're good enough, we'll be done before.
I was just gonna say, well.
Okay.
Steph, are you covering for
What do you want it, Jim?
that? If you want to do that.
Is this an addition?
The only thing there was that the original pack. No, this is in the original packet. There was. It said LCC Brian was supposed to. Yeah,
It's just a correction.
I don't know if there's any way to go.
it's just not the LCC one. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Well, if I could get rid of my headache, I'd be real good, but, you know, I've had it for a week now.
We are live too, so you know.
Oh, we're live.
What?
We're live.
Well, now everybody knows I had it.
Social media will be blowing up. Hope for better, Travis.
Encouraging words never hurt, right?
Absolutely. Anything fun for tomorrow? Post it, Trevor? Nice. Same here.
I was just talking about them today.
We're live.
All good things.
Actually, her parents live on the other end of the road that my parents live on. That's
Oh,
what
really?
Yes, that's what we were
Nice.
talking about.
They live further down the dirt road?
We live on the other side from like the opposite.
Like the literal opposite end.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So take a left off the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just another minute here, council. Okay. Call to order the Chisholm City Council meeting, November 22nd, 2023, 5 p.m. Susan, would you please take roll call?
Yes. Counselor Halverson,
Present?
Counselor McLeod,
Present.
Counselor Fountain, absent. Counselor Halva,
Present.
Counselor Lockie,
Here.
Mayor Lance.
Here. Okay, council, we would look to, for a motion to adopt the agenda. You all had a correction for page 22, just some language cleanup there.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Support.
Thank you, Travis. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Pledge of allegiance, if you would.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I don't believe we had any public participation.
None.
Okay, we'll start with council reports. Councilor Oliva, good evening.
Evening, I attended the sanitary sewer district meeting today. We finally got the budget hammered out. That's good news. I attended the last canvas meeting we had via Zoom, and I got the tour of the public safety building today, or not today, but 3 days ago. What a beautiful thing it is.
Yeah?
We're really excited for that thing.
Excellent. Thank you, Councilor. Councilor Mikaraha, good evening.
Good evening. I attended an HRA meeting. Yeah, that's about it.
Councilor Baki, good evening.
Good evening. Just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, and that's it.
Thank you. Councilor Halverson, good evening.
Good evening. Attended the working session last week, cannabis committee meeting, and the redhead meeting. That's it.
Thank you all. I have no report. Again, I hope everybody has a safe and happy Thanksgiving weekend. Be safe out there when you're cooking your birds. Deep fryers outside. Okay, ambulance director Tiffany, good evening.
Good evening.
No re-
I was happy to ask a question.
Fire chief Chris, good evening.
Good evening. A couple of things. We'll make it quick.
A one big thing. Something came into town, huh?
There's something in town. Earlier last month, I attended the meeting in Evergreen with the area fire chiefs at Border Evergreen. They are going to be going in with Cook. Cook's going to be taking over. I don't want to say taking over, but combining with Evergreen. They are low on membership, so nothing is really going to change in how it affects any of our bordering towns. In fact, it might help out with their southern hall. Evergreen's keeping that hall, but some of the Cook's personnel is actually closer to that hall. So if they get a call, they'll be able to put more people in the trucks out there. We will probably be going to a box alarm system though with Cook for anything north on 73 with us and French, the border that up there, because we're closer. French is closer. We can get there quicker. And in the end of the day, that's all that matters. Who gets there faster for who's in trouble. So it was a good meeting. The county was there, the under sheriff was there. Yeah, a lot of conversation and it went good. Friday evening, we took delivery of our new ladder truck. It was kind of cool seeing it arrive in town, finally. Everything checked out. Lieutenant Olson went down with Chris Efta, the sales rep, and drove it back home. So we did a long test drive in it, make sure everything was kosher, and yeah, everything looks good on it. It's currently out in Vulcan. We got all the stickering off it. We're doing that ourselves. We're working part design to get new logos and stuff put on it, and we are updating our own logo for the fire department. New modern look. We had an old, I think it was a reused police logo and said Chisholm Fire on it, but now everything else is new, we might as well get a new logo. So we're working on that. In fact, we voted on it last month and it's a nice logo. It looks really nice. It's gonna have Iron Man in it and with all the other city equipment, so it'll look nice. I am hoping to have That truck is partially in service, hopefully by the new year. We're gonna have 6 people start get trained on that right away. So we'll see how that goes. And just a shout out to Vulcan, doing our crew and theirs. We cleaned up the garage where it's hosed and got everything moved. They moved equipment for us and could fit that big truck in there. It was great working with them. There's good partnership we have with those folks up there, so thank you to them. But that's all I
Excellent.
have.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank
Have a good day. Happy
you.
holidays.
You too.
Stay safe. We don't want to be called out on Thursday night.
No. All right, Police Chief, Vern's gone. Building Official, Mandy. City Engineer, Jim.
I have no report other than what I've got on the council meeting, but happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you, Jim. City Parks, Trails, Bridget, good evening.
No official
Okay. City Clerk Treasurer, Eileen, good evening.
Good evening, no official report.
Thank you. City Administrator, Steph, good evening.
Good evening. I do not have official report tonight, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody and have a good long weekend.
Okay, moving along, we would look to approve the consent agenda, which consists of a list of bills, communications, which are August 27th, HRA meeting minutes, September 21st, HRA meeting minutes, October 3rd, Chisholm Parks, Trails, Rec, Advisory Board meeting minutes, minutes of previous City Council meeting, November 8th, 2023, payroll and overtime.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Jed.
Support.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Is there any further discussion?
Mr. Mayor, I do have a question. And maybe Cheyenne can answer a question on the HRA meeting minutes. On the first page, paragraph that starts with Minneapolis Field Office, next line down at the end, said this, their decision to renovate. Whose decision is that referring to? Is that referring to the HRA's decision or HUD's decision? I'm not clear on that. I guess who made the decision about renovating the 8 efficiencies rather than the 4? Was that a HRA decision?
Yep, the HRA decision.
Okay, they just, okay.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If we could clarify that on the minutes. Anything else? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. No unfinished business. We'll move on. Ambulance Director, Tiffany.
Good evening. I just have one thing, and that is the recommendation to hire Linda Wall on police officer.
Excellent. Another great addition, I believe. So,
Yeah, she is currently working with LifeLink as a flight paramedic, and she does live here in town. So,
excellent.
Perfect.
And council, I'd look for a motion to,
do you have a question?
She's full paramedic? Or
Yeah.
she's-
She's a paramedic for LifeLink. She is also works on the paramedic side of things for the National Guard. She
Oh,
worked
okay.
at Virginia Fire as a paramedic before.
Okay, great.
mm-hmm. All right, council, I'll look for a motion to approve the hiring of Linda Wald.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Marty.
Support.
Thank you, Cheyenne. I don't believe we have to abstain because we don't benefit from this, so all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations, Linda. Thank you. Moving along. Jim.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council. Again, drive safe, have a happy Thanksgiving, and wish Stephanie great fun. She's been almost jumping out of her boots all day. I think she's more excited than her daughters herself. Good to see. Well deserved. What I have before you are the plans and specifications for our Fifth Street South project, which, as you see in my request for council action, we are hoping to bid on December 20th, and then if the council meets that evening, we hope to, we've been assured we will have the bid tabulation ready for you to consider, or if you don't meet that night, as soon thereafter as possible, your next council meeting for that. So With your approval of the plans and specifications, it will start showing up and being advertised next week. So with that, I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Okay, Council, if there's no questions, I would look for approval, or motion to approve resolution 1123-82.
One comment.
Yep.
Just for everybody listening or people at home, we are using the traditional sidewalk location, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yep.
Thank you. I'll make the motion then.
Thank you, Marty.
Support?
Thank you, Jed. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
Larry's item.
You can't have it on. Larry isn't here tonight, so.
The city received a very generous donation from Cleveland Cliffs Hoover Construction and United Steelworkers of 1,500 tons of coarse tailings. And as you see in Larry's resolution on the following page, things that it will be used for, pipe bedding when replacing culverts, water sewer pipe, capping city pipe laydown yard, and so forth. So it's just resolution 1123-83, receiving that donation from Cleveland Cliffs Hoover Construction and the United Steelworkers 2705 of 1,500 tons of coarse tailings. Very generous.
Yes, thank you, Jim.
Aggregate is gold.
I'll look for a motion to approve that motion and send letters of thank you. Thank you, Travis.
Support?
Thank you, Jed. Any further discussion?
One
Marty?
final question. So the extra 500 that shows up in the letter, that must be what Balkan Township
Correct.
receives?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, Jim. Bridget? Good evening.
Evening, Mayor and Council. First item on my list is to ask for approval to enter into contract with Bar Engineering for master plan services for Red Mountain Bike Park for our master plan that is to be completed so that we can hopefully be considered to be regionally designated as a special feature park.
Excellent. Good news.
Which opens up funding opportunities.
Yes.
Hey, Council, I'd look for a motion to approve, enter into the contract with Bar.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Support.
Thank you, Travis. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
On page 33, I am asking for permission to apply to Northern State and West County Trails Task Force for a grant in the maximum amount of $10,000, and this would be for the purchase of a shed at the trailhead and bikes to purchase bikes. So we can create a program where the local mountain bike groups start teaching younger folks how to ride. So these would all be youth bikes, and the snowshoes that we've already received would also be kept in the shed. But the programming would all be done via the West Range composite and tell me what's our east side, the Rock Ridge?
Rock
Ridge.
Yeah. So, yeah, getting kids on bikes early is what is really gonna build the biking community locally in the region, and we're looking to do more of that. And a barrier is a mountain bike, so if we can get them on bikes for free, that's the way to go.
Excellent. Great work.
Perfect.
I can also look for a motion to approve resolution number 1123-84.
Make a motion?
Thank you, Jed.
Support.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And 10,000 is not enough for new bikes, believe it or not, so we're looking at applying to Leave No Child Inside grant again. We already received this particular grant in their smaller the smaller 5,000 amount for snowshoes, so this would be the larger amount for 25,000, so that's what I'd like to apply for.
Excellent. All right, council, I'm looking for a motion to approve resolution 1123-85.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Travis.
Second.
Thank you, Marty. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Great work, Bridget.
Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you, Bridget.
Okay, moving on. Council, I look for a motion to approve the donation to Chisholm Food Shelf Hunger Awareness non-dinner benefit. Non-dinner benefit, excuse me. So the food shelf is requesting a donation. We'll be looking, maybe towards the $450 amount.
This is coming out of gambling.
Yes, we have funds in the gambling that we could use towards this.
So that goes to, how many, is it 9 families that it takes care of? So obviously anybody listening at home, the donation would help to, help feed families through this holiday season, anyone that needed help with dinner.
I'll make a motion to approve $450 for 9 holiday meals for families and using the gambling fund that we have.
Thank you, Travis.
Support.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next, council, we're looking at resolution 1123-86 for the City of Chisholm fee schedule for 2024. I mean, we talked about this at our last working session. Does it mean there's any changes here? Looks good for everybody else. I'd look for a motion to approve that resolution.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
Support.
Thank you, Travis. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, so we do have our Truth and Taxation meeting on Wednesday, December 20th, and then we also have the council meeting following that. And that is also the date that we should know somewhat about the cost of the infrastructure on 5th Street. I know we won't have everything as far as what the funding's going to be coming in, but I would like to schedule a special meeting for that Wednesday on the 20th and then forego our next council meeting. So that was what these two next numbers in my format here were. So I'd look to schedule a special meeting Wednesday, December 20th, 5:30 p.m. Does that work for everybody else? Look for a motion.
Make the motion.
Thank you, Jed.
Support.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. And then cancel the Wednesday, December 27th meeting. I think that's a good thing to do for all our staff and ourselves included, families, right after the holiday season there. So take care of everything on the 20th. All right, I would
I'll
look
make
for.
the motion.
Thank you, Travis.
Support.
Thank you, Cheyenne. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Anything that anyone wants to talk about under miscellaneous? Well, I would hope that everybody has a great weekend. Be safe. Look for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Jed.
Support.
Thank you, Travis. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Good night.
I tell Boy not to come.
You can come. Okay. I don't know why I didn't have the truth and taxation. We had already set that meeting, right? I don't know why it wasn't in my calendar.
I thought it was in our first